Hello and welcome to this daily video, daily morning intention, morning manifestation, daily manifestation, whatever we want to consider it, intention setting, really creating, choosing your life every day in the moment, because that's the only time we get to is in the present moment. So we need to be conscious, we need to be present, we need to be aware of how we are already directing our life, what we're attracting, what we're calling in, and how we're letting other things control us and what we have in our world, right? So it's really up to us. The card I pulled today is the Eight of Cups from the Light Seers deck. And I love this image too. I love the beach, right? There she is walking away. There's a cup right there. She's just walking away. And there's cups, I think. No, it doesn't show the other cups anyways. And the little affirmation for this card is I walk away from negativity and choose myself in a rebellious act of self-love. And it's quite funny because now at this time in our lives, in the world, we really do get to walk away from things that don't serve us anymore. And that may even be don't watch the news, right? It's like we don't want to be bombarded with negativity, fear, worry, other people's expectations, other people's control over our lives, like seemingly, right? Like believing that what's happening outside of you controls you, when really you are the one who gets to regain and take power over your life, take responsibility for your life, right? So with the Eight of Cups is just about letting go of things that don't serve you anymore, walking away from some things. And sometimes that's relationships, it's a job, it's where you live, it's whatever you've been doing that's not serving you anymore. It may be addictions, it may be habits and patterns that are not good. And you always know what those are, right? Releasing that which no longer serves you, a ritual to mark a change in direction. And sometimes people do, they write on a piece of paper all the things they want to release and let go of and then burn it. So you can do little things like that. Moving stuck energy. This also, when you are feeling stuck, when you're feeling like nothing's really moving or why hasn't something happened, it can be good to move energy as in get rid of things in your home, right? That you don't want, that you don't need, that you haven't used, that are having this clutter, because a cluttered home and cluttered environment creates a cluttered mind, creates chaos and clutter in your life. So just thinking about what things you can kind of bring to order there and what things you can start to let go of, is even if it's, you're not sure what direction you want your life to go in, but you feel the stagnation and you don't know what the next step is or where to go next, it can be good to just start clearing things, right? Keeping things that you truly love and cherish and getting away with things that you haven't really used and don't really need. All right, we're going to read from the book Parallel Universes of Self. This is a great one. Today we're talking about you are not here to repair what is broken. You are not here to convince others of your path. You are here to express your own path, to express by the things that you do, by the things that you say, by how you help others, by how you work with others, by the beliefs you have, by the habits you have, all of those types of things, right? Expressing my path, even if you don't know what that is right away, right? It's like, this is what I know serves me. Oh, I still have a tea towel on the side of this drawing. This is what serves me. This is what I'm interested in. This is the direction I think I want to go next. This is something I want to pursue. This is something I've always wanted to do. I'm going to get back to my creativity, right? Like starting to walk your path. Move forward in a direction that feels good now. That can always change. By fighting something, you make it part of your world. And again, what you resist persists. And I've talked about this. If you are trying to fight somebody, fight someone, fight a circumstance, and you're trying, it's like this control thing, trying to control it, trying to force it to change before you are happy or before you make your next move. That's not going to happen, right? Like that's not the thing to do, because when you fight something, it just stays in your reality. The more you focus on it, the more it stays with you. The more you talk about it, affirm it, even all the things you don't like about it and how much you want it to go away, you're just continually affirming that it is here. It is here now. It is here. It's still here. It's still here. It's still here. Therefore, it will be. Conformity is stagnation. Diversity is creativity. right? So in the past, in the past centuries, people have tended to conform, right? You conform. This is what you all need to do. This is what the rules you guys need to follow. This is what women over 50 should be doing. This is what they should be looking like. This is on and on, right? There's so many rules, programming. That creates stagnation. That creates people the same. That decreases creativity and spontaneity and joy, passion, purpose. So now the veil is lifting. We are ascending. Everything's changing so much. It's time to choose your path, as we have said, and also to look at, I'm not going to conform. I'm not going to choose to be like others just because that seems to be the safest way. I'm going to start being truly me, what I want to be, how I want to be, knowing that it's for the betterment of others too, because they also get to express themselves freely and be who they are and do the things they love, right? Having two different opinions needn't be a cause of pain and struggle. It can be a cause of fascination and laughter. So we will run into, of course, people that think completely different views, and family, friends, whatever. I mean, look at the US elections, right? It's totally fine. You don't need to argue about it. They have their opinion. They're going to stand by there. You have yours. You stand by yours. You wouldn't want someone to try to convince you or force you to believe one thing that you don't. So we don't need to do that to others. You either accept them, live with them, talk about other things, learn to be around them like this, or say, no, this isn't right for my environment, for my life anymore. So I need to let that thing or that person go because I'm in total unalignment. That means I'm not aligned with them. And so it's time to let it go. And that can be okay. Remember, that's okay. That's what's happening right now. If you don't grant freedom of speech to people you dislike, you don't grant freedom of speech at all. So the people who are like talking about things that you may not be in alignment with and don't agree with, by putting them down or telling them they can't talk like that, or they're crazy to believe what they believe, or they shouldn't, it's like, you got to think, would you want someone to do that to you? No, right? No, people are going to believe what they believe. You choose your truth. Stick with you. Stick with being the best person you can, right? Release your reaction and interaction with what you no longer desire and refocus what you cherish instead, such as events and people won't even enter your field of perception. Instead, and such events and people won't even enter your perception of your field of perception anymore. When you start to focus more and more and more and desire and talk about whatever on the things you do desire and let go. I mean, don't focus, don't resist, don't talk bad about something you don't desire. That thing will fade away. Okay? Because your focus, you're attracting what you focus on. What you focus on grows, expands in your life. What you don't focus on decreases in your life. So think about that. That can cover so many grounds, right? The event flows from you by law of attraction. You might be able to appreciate the person or event. Anyone who enters your field of reality was attracted there by you. Again, I'm focusing more on what I want. I'm focusing more on the type of people I want to be around with. I'm being the energy that I'm happy with. I'm choosing certain thoughts. I'm choosing to believe these things. I'm standing true with me. I'm doing things to take care of me. I'm reading things that I love, that I'm interested in, all of these things, right? And then you will just attract more and more of those like-minded things and people into your life, right? Because you attract those things because you're constantly focusing on. Just like if you buy a new car, you always see that car when you're driving around. It's so noticeable to you. When you know you create it all, or more precisely, attract it all, you don't even worry about who and what shows up anymore. Because you realize you can attract better anytime. Anytime you can change things, right? So if you look what shows up in your environment and you go, well, I didn't create that. And you're like, yes, you did. So that's okay. You don't need to even figure it out or analyze it. Okay, the decisions I made, the focus I had, the thoughts I thought, the old beliefs I had, the limiting beliefs I had attracted my life now, what I have in my life now. If you want to change some things, right? Then it's like, okay, I will no longer focus on the things that I don't like that thing over there going, oh my God, I so wish that would not be part of my life. When you say release and let it go, that means you don't focus on it. You let it go. You literally don't think about it. It doesn't exist to you anymore, right? You are free to then attract the reality you want. You are free to enter parallel realities, and there is no out there unless you invite it through your innermost intentions. So this book does talk about various parallel reality and the whole theme around it and how it works and all that. But these are just like snippets of it. But we are so powerful, right? So go into your day today and think and look and see what's in your environment. See how you're reacting to it. See how you're responding to it. See how others respond to you. See how others react to you. Listen to other people. Don't just accept it, accept and go, oh, wow, this is what they believe. That's very cool. I know I have my strong beliefs. I believe in certain things. Their beliefs may be different, but that's okay because that's who they are. You can choose to stay in close contact with them or not. That's up to you. Even if you work with them every single day, you can choose to let them bother you, or you can choose not to let them bother you. It's always up to you. You have all the power in this. All right, so remember this. Make sure to like and subscribe. Feel free to share this video if you like it. And I'm going to be doing, for this week, videos every single day. All right, have a great day. Bye.